Only one episode left.
Is it enough?
What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to yet another WandaVision spoiler talk here on this Friday morning, bright and early. I'm joined by Cam, as always, here to talk about WandaVision Episode 8, our spoiler-filled thoughts. So if you've not seen the episode, go watch it and then come back. Spoilers in 3, 2, 1. What do you think of the episode?
I thoroughly enjoyed it, but that is because I had absolutely zero hopes and expectations for this episode.
I liked the episode, but I will say that I was a little underwhelmed. I will say that. It's not a bad episode by any means. There have been no bad episodes of the show. But 30 minutes, it's a 47-minute episode, and like 42 minutes with credits. I'd say 30 minutes of the episode was a flashback, and we probably progressed 1 minute after the events of WandaVision Episode 7. We did not see Vision. We did not see Monica. We did not see Pietro. We did not see Jimmy Woo.
Darcy.
We did not see Darcy. All of these characters I thought would be crucial in the second to last episode of the show that might only have one season. So in that sense, I was a little disappointed. However, everything is set up for that final episode, and it should be crazy, but I'm going in with absolutely no expectations next week.
That's what I did this week.
Yeah.
Listen, I love Agatha. I don't know what the audience's perspective of her is, but I love her. Maybe it's the Slytherin in me that's just attracted to villains.
You're a big fan of her, definitely.
Maybe it's the fact I really like characters when they give good acting, whether they're a villain or a hero. I think Catherine Hahn's performance was dope. That opening scene grabbed my attention.
The opening scene was badass.
Locked in. It reminded me a bit of Vampire Diaries-ish, and just like, TV shows that I like to watch. And it was something very, very, very different for Marvel. Like, even more different than WandaVision already has been. You know what I mean?
Major flashback to the 1600s.
I loved it. Loved it so much. So that grabbed my attention. And I think that Agatha is actually a pretty complex character.
Yeah, there's a lot to dig into with her. And I think it's really cool to see how she kind of goes through Wanda's life almost. Like, it's cool to see that. I just think that it was too prolonged. We see Wanda's parents die in the explosion, which got you. I mean, it was a sad scene.
Made me cry. Oh, I cried like 10 times watching this episode. I do think, though, that this episode, after sitting on it for maybe like 10, 15 minutes, I think that Agatha has been watching Wanda her whole life.
Interesting.
I think she's been, because how would she know?
Yeah, I don't really know. That's one thing I have is, like, we find out how Wanda created this reality, chaos magic. She did not steal Vision's body. We see in a flashback. She did not steal Vision's body, so Hayward set everyone up, or set her up and lied, basically. Yeah. But she used this chaos magic, had an emotional outburst, and created this fake Vision, created this Westview reality, this Hex reality. Agatha is there, and we don't really know, like, how she got there, really, in my opinion. I guess she's just been watching, like you said, but I don't know.
I guess it's one of those things that it also doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's kind of like when we watch movies and I ask too many questions and you're kind of like, it doesn't matter. It just is. It kind of just is. It doesn't really matter how she got there, I don't think. She
also has Billy and Tommy held captive.
By their necks.
Yeah, we see that at the end of the episode.
She looks dope.
Yeah, but it is cool to see how the Hex was formed. It's cool to see the truth behind who Vision is. And there's even a post-credit scene revealing that there's a new Vision-looking figure. We don't really know if it's an Ultron in relation to Ultron, but Hayward created this to go into the reality and kind of fight them.
Blue Vision is definitely going to be a Funko Pop. 100%.
Yeah, I thought it was like a gray color. I don't know. Maybe it was a bluish gray. Bluish gray glow.
Whatever it was.
Yeah, but it sets up that final episode. And I think that another flashback we see is that Wanda has had her powers her whole life, right?
Yeah, I think that's kind of the gist.
And the Mind Stone just kind of enhanced them.
We do see a silhouette of her new outfit with the horns.
It's coming. I think it's coming next week, honestly.
Yeah, she's going to embrace her full Scarlet Witch potential.
Yeah, there's a lot to see here. Again, we didn't get much progression. We got a lot of flashbacks, fill in the blanks, which was cool to get answers. I'm not complaining. We got new information and answers, but we did not get any progression, which is what I would expect in a second to last episode of a TV show.
Here's a good way to explain it. We got a lot of progression on the character. We did not get a lot of progression on the plot.
Very well put.
Thank you.
We did not see anything new, really, and it's unfortunate that we've all kind of hyped ourselves up. Oh, we're going to see Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, Mephisto's coming, all these different things, and we've got one episode left, and if it's less than an hour, there's no way they're going to be able to answer all of these questions. I still believe Doctor Strange could show up, but it's unlikely in my opinion. He's the only one I could see happening. No way Captain Marvel shows up now. There's no way we get Tobey, Spider-Man, or any of that nonsense. The only one I could see showing up is Doctor Strange to fill in and bridge the gap for Multiverse of Madness. I don't see many others showing up. And additionally, we didn't see Pietro, and a lot of people are complaining that Evan Peters seems wasted. We don't really know what his future is going to be. We'll have to see in that episode 9, but it is kind of like he was just a creation of Agatha.
Yeah. I mean, I said this on your live, but they very easily could have had Evan Peters sign a contract for multiple movies. This is just the first thing he's in, so they could bring in the X-Men later. But I think that the directors and all that, like Marvel just did a lot of stuff in WandaVision to distract people from what was actually going on. The engineer, Evan Peters.
Yeah, like the fly was basically shot down as she changed into a bird at the beginning.
The bunny ate it.
Yeah, and I don't think the bunny's anyone either. I think they're just animals, and a lot of people speculate too heavily on these things, which could create false expectations and false hopes that do not get met. I did this with Spider-Man Far From Home. When they said multiverse, I was like, oh, we're going to see Miles Morales. I was completely wrong. The multiverse wasn't even real at the time. So there's a lot of things that I'm just going to lay back on moving forward and not even speculate too heavy with future shows or movies, because it's just not worth it. I want to enjoy what Marvel gives me. I did enjoy this episode, but it was by no means my favorite, and I was even slightly disappointed by it because we didn't get any progression of the plot, like I said. I really think a second to last episode should be amazing. Look at Stranger Things, the episodes. Look at Game of Thrones. Look at Breaking Bad. All these great TV shows have amazing second to last episodes that are usually the best of the season. So I don't really know what they're doing. If there's no season 2, I don't know how they could clarify everything.
Season 2 is Doctor Strange.
I guess so. We'll have to see more Agatha. She's not going anywhere, so she's probably going to be in Multiverse of Madness.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's my everything.
There's just lots of questions to be answered and not a lot of time.
I have one thing to say. One thing I do love about Agatha is that she was kind of us this whole episode, if that makes sense. She literally was just like begging Wanda for answers on how all of this happened and what is going on. She was literally just begging her for answers. And then there were moments where she was like, I have a theory. And I was like, don't we all, Agatha? I think we all have theories. Let's get some answers.
Did we actually get any answers? You guys decide in the comments down below. I don't hate the episode. Let me reiterate that. I think it's an enjoyable show. I've enjoyed every episode. It's just like, at a certain point, I mean, we're almost out of time. One episode left, guys. One episode left. We got answers, but not answers in the future, answers in the past. So either way, what did you guys think of the episode? Let us know down below. We have a full-on watch party where you can see our reaction to everything live, so feel free to check that out. Definitely hit the like button. Thank you all for 2,000 subscribers. I hit 2,000 during the live stream. It was awesome to see. I was locked into the episode, but afterwards I was just going crazy. It was a lot of fun. Thank you all for support. If you ever liked a video, commented, clicked on a video, it seriously does mean a lot. You can expect to see another live watch party for the final episode of WandaVision next Friday, as well as our spoiler-filled review. I'll probably rank all the episodes and have a bunch of WandaVision content next week, so stay tuned for that. Head over to Cam's channel. All of her links are down below. By the way, it's like 4 a.m., so if we missed anything, we're tired. It's time to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Bye.